Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shayna and I do a ton of different content, but today we are doing another update for baby boy. I am filming this in my car, so it's hard to see, but this is going to be part of my weekly bump date / update. So I am 24 weeks today. Pregnancy's flying by. I am literally a month away from being in my third trimester, but I wanted to go ahead and give you guys my symptoms and like cravings and what's been going on this week. So as far as cravings, pizza, oh my god, I have been eating pizza basically every day for the past couple of weeks. It's crazy, and pizza has been a constant craving that I've had since the beginning of my pregnancy. It was like pizza and subs. Pizza has never wavered. It's also a very, very easy thing for me to just grab out of the freezer or basically anywhere I'm at to eat, as well as chocolate. So I have not been craving sweets. I've only been craving chocolate, just chocolate, and like that is the only thing that I want. So like chocolate milkshakes or hot chocolate, maybe sometimes a Hershey's bar or something, but really it's mainly like liquid chocolate. So it has to be a drink that I've been craving, that kind of chocolate. So, and I usually have that maybe once every other day. Maybe it's like a couple days back to back, but it really just depends on what I have at home, where I'm going, where I'm at, The main symptom I've been having is acid reflux. That has gotten so bad. It is insane. Like I legit have to stand up outside of my bed to get it to go down. That's how bad it's been over the past week or so. And I have been taking more like acid pills, like actual medication for it, than I used to, because I used to just fight through it. And it's been more frequent during the day where I actually notice it, because sometimes I'll have it and it's just like, okay, I'm so used to it, it's whatever. But now it's like, oh, legit, it's coming on and it hurts, and it's not fun to deal with at all. And it's only something I usually have to deal with during pregnancy. I've never had really bad issues with acid reflux or heartburn unless I am pregnant or postpartum, like the first couple of weeks. Other than that, nothing's too noticeable. I will say that I've had good and bad days this past week, where some days I have lots of energy and I'm go doing a lot, and it really just depends on probably my water intake, how much sleep I've gotten, and just exactly what I'm doing as far as tasks go. Because yesterday was Monday and I came to work and I just felt so horrible. I felt so top heavy with my belly, and Friday it just hurt to walk. It legit hurt to walk. Like the pressure is hard, and then the round ligament pain around my hips and just my waist and all that kind of stuff it hurts and it's uncomfortable. And I also will say that it has something to do with the clothes that I wear, could also be a part of it, like whether or not I'm actually comfortable with what I'm wearing. So I basically live in dresses. That is the most comfortable thing to me. It was with my previous pregnancy and the same with this one. But over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I had tons of energy. I was doing lots of stuff around my house. I was running errands. I felt really accomplished and really good. And today I have felt the same way. Today's Tuesday. So it's every other day, every other couple of days, I just feel horrible. I think mainly it's at work that I feel the worst than if I'm at home or on the weekends, because I'm a lot. So I'm sitting and standing, getting up and down and moving that way, instead of just constantly being on the move and like sitting down for a good period of time and then getting back up, instead of just constantly doing that. So I think that that's putting a strain on my body, plus having to get up off the high chairs and get down because I work at a financial institution. That probably isn't good for my body either. So that in itself, and also not being able to wear as comfortable clothes as I would be able to wear at home because I have to dress professionally. Brandon has been able to feel baby boy move. I am so happy that they were able to bond. I've been feeling him move for weeks, but he's been so crazy busy at work and just hasn't been home. But also we have another daughter and just tons of other things going on in life, so it's hard to just settle down and sit down and just for us to just come together, just me and him, and just relax together. So this past week I was like, you know what, give me your hand, he's moving, I'm going to put it on my belly and see if you feel him. And he did. So he got to bond with him. He laid on him on my stomach and just like cuddle right there, like he had done with Emery in the past. And I'm very happy that he finally got to have that experience. And obviously we still have about 14 weeks left if I go to term, so he'll be able to feel him much more as well. But I'm very happy that he was able to do that as well. That is still my most favorite part about pregnancy, is definitely feeling him, and I feel him all over, all around. I definitely still think that I'm showing bigger than what I was with my last pregnancy, but that is to be expected. And now that I'm starting to feel a little bit like have more energy, like have more good days than bad days, I definitely am like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. But last week when I first started to notice it, I was like, oh my God. But anyway, I'm going to try and show you my bump. It's probably going to be very difficult because I'm in the car. Bump with baby boy, 24 weeks today, bump. So there he is. And now I'm going to go back to work because my lunch break is over. Hey guys, welcome back to my bump date. So this weekly second trimester update is going to be of week 24. I am officially 25 weeks today. So excited. This week has been kind of pretty straightforward, and honestly, I have forgot that I have been pregnant for maybe, I don't know, 5-10 seconds at a time certain days, because you guys, guess what? I have gotten so much energy. Like this week has just, like, I definitely feel like I am finally at that stage in your pregnancy where you feel good in your second trimester and like you have the energy and although I have a big old stomach. Sometimes I notice it, but I don't notice it, if that makes any sense, because like I caught myself running the other day just for like a couple seconds, like running to catch a door. So I was like, wait, I probably should not be doing that. Say that I do feel extra like top heavy or like full after I eat, or like if I have to use the restroom, or just depending on where he is in my stomach, really depends on how I'm feeling. I only had a anterior placenta with Emery. She was like behind everything, but with this one, there's no way that I have that, because I can feel him constantly. I can feel him pushing on me right here. Like he has moved from really down low to right here, and this is where he is a lot of the time. So I can feel him pushing there. So it's basically like that movie Alien, where the alien pops out of that guy's stomach. That's what I feel like sometimes when he's right there, or when I'm super full or whatever. Like I feel top heavy, I feel like my stomach is about to explode. And feeling that way this week, I have had tons more energy and just don't notice my stomach as much, which I'm gonna say I'm very grateful for, and I love that, because I was like, I don't remember this with Emery. I remember enjoying the pregnancy a lot and not remembering like a lot of issues that I had every single day, or like complaining a ton, because I remember just saying that I loved it and it was pretty physically easy, just mentally exhausted because of everything that we had to go through. But this one has just not been that way, so I'm very grateful that I'm at that point. And I'm not sure how long it's going to last, because you know I'm 25 weeks and I'm about to get into my third trimester, so I'm not sure how long the energy and the not feeling too big and is going to last, but we'll see. The most thing that I have had to deal with, of course, is acid reflux. I have had some really bad, like rough days this week, but I've also had a couple of good ones. Medication doesn't necessarily get rid of it, and I'm still up all night, and like it's just horrible. But then I had like 2 or 3 days at the beginning of this week where it was just like non-existent, and last night was okay. I had it a little bit, but it was bearable. Sleep without it. But then I did wake up. I have had a little bit of insomnia, which sucks because I'll wake up in the middle of the night and then struggle to fall back asleep. I am going to also associate that with overthinking and my brain not shutting off, and I've always had that issue, and right now it's just more because there's so much going on in my life, not just pregnancy, but things that I'm having to do at work, and then this time of year with holidays, birthdays, and then just other celebrations and things, hobbies that I do outside. I definitely know that he's getting bigger because I feel him more prominent. Like his kicks are harder, and I can actually see my stomach move. And like last night I was like smiling. I was like, oh my God, this feels so weird, because I could legit like feel him like move like this, like feel and see the side of my stomach move, like he was doing flips. Like it felt like you get that like really nervous feeling in your stomach, and your stomach actually flips. That's what it kind of felt like, because he was legitimately doing flips in my stomach. Like that's what I think it was. So I was like, holy crap, this is so weird to feel, but I definitely felt him big time. The big one that I'm going to take you guys on tomorrow is my 25-week appointment with my doctor and my glucose test, which I am doing the fresh test instead of that nasty, horrible drink that I think that they should completely discontinue because it's not healthy for you by any means. And this one has only 3 ingredients and it's all natural. So definitely going to be taking that with me to my appointment, and I'm going to take you guys with me on that as well. I am doing my glucose test early because I did have gestational diabetes with my daughter. So they always like to do it about a month in advance. I'll say that if I end up failing this, I'm going to refuse to take the 3-hour test and just go ahead and monitor my sugar for the duration of my pregnancy and go see the maternal fetal doctor, because honestly, I don't mind that. We went and saw that doctor with Emery, and she's the one who caught her growth restriction. So go right ahead, take as many images, take a deep, good look at him, because you know what? If there's a problem, I want to find it. Hopefully I'll pass it, especially given that this is natural sugar and not some fake, nasty, crazy stuff that I'm going to put in my body. And a huge, huge, huge one. Oh, you guys, I feel so freaking accomplished and so freaking good this week, because finally we got most of the floors done in baby boy's nursery. We're making a huge dent in it. The walls are now officially done as far as painting goes. I just have to decorate that and organize the nursery. There's one itty bitty tiny section of the floors that's like up against the far wall, cut a specific piece. So that is it. Like, he got the rest of the floors were done in one day with my in-laws' help. He just has like 2 more pieces to put down next to the closet, but the rest of the room is completely done. So I'm not too worried about that. That'll take probably less than an hour for him to put in. It's fine. And today is prime, like it's prime weekend or end of week or whatever right now. So I went ahead and ordered a few things that were on sale for his nursery, including his rug, which I'm not going to put down until he's officially done with the floors, because I want to actually scrub them. But I'm so very excited that that's done. We did tons of work. I'm about to wash a bunch of his clothes that I already have and go ahead and start organizing some of his dresser, put the knobs on his dresser, and then once his name side and his cloud decals come in, I will do the wall next to his crib. The next big thing I really need to do is spray paint the crib, which I really want to get to. Probably not going to be this week. There's way too much going on, but that's the last big, like, major thing that needs to get done in there, besides just organizing and decorating with. Here he is. Pull a little bit of this down so you can see him. There he is. Definitely still bigger with him than I was with Emery, and I'm actually kind of scared of getting stretch marks with him, and I didn't get any with Emery except for like on my booty cheeks, which my husband kind of finds sexy, so I was fine with them. But I'm nervous I'm going to get some on my belly, so I have definitely been doing a lot oil and stuff like that. Oh, one thing I haven't talked about in a minute is itching, the severe itchiness on my legs. That is still a thing. That still happens pretty bad and really often. And I have recently started to exfoliate a lot. So I exfoliate at least 3 times a week. I started this last week, and that has definitely helped with the itching. Now I'm mainly just itchy at night, like when my legs are like touching my bed. And it's probably honestly from cat hair or dog hair, or just crumbs that my kid gets in my bed, or just like the little like balls and stuff that, you know, get on your laundry and stuff, that I think might be causing some of that. So that's good. I think that the exfoliating is definitely helping, but it's definitely something that has been a constant during this pregnancy. It has never wavered, never stopped. Every single week I deal with it, and every single day. It's not I haven't mentioned, I think, in my updates, because I haven't been writing it in my book, because I think I've just become so used to it now that it's like, whatever, but it's there. All right, anyway, guys, I will see you guys in the morning for my glucose test. So after a stressful first 20 minutes at work, I finally made it to my OB's appointment. They literally open their doors right now, so they told me to get here at 8:45 to start this, which is the fresh test. What I showed you guys yesterday, I am taking this today as a replacement for my glucose test with the nasty one that doesn't have good things in it at all. I just mix it with water and shake it up for like 3 minutes and make sure everything's dissolved, and then I have to drink it within 5 minutes, and they'll take my blood again. My actual appointment is at 9:30, so they'll take me back and I'll see my doctor and all that stuff, answer any questions, do the Doppler and all that kind of stuff, and then I'll have my blood drawn, and then I can leave to go back to work. So I'm probably going to be here for a good while, but that's why we did it as early as physically possible. So let's go get this done. Y'all, that fresh test, the mint lemonade or whatever, it's so good. I would drink that by itself, just as a drink, just as a snack, like a birthday party or an event. That thing was good. I was sitting there chugging it because I was like, oh god, I'm scared it's gonna taste nasty. No, that thing is good. I was like, can I have some more? And I feel good. My blood sugar check time is 10:02, 1 hour after I finished the drink. And I'm just in the waiting room waiting for the doctor to come in to see me and talk to me. And they have like that relaxing music going in here like there was last time. I'm in the same room I was. I am officially out of my appointment. It is 10:04. So you can finally drink some water. But blood was drawn at 10:02. I feel really, really, really good. I am so happy with results. My blood pressure was at like 99/70 something. It was like 75, 76, 77, something like that. I can't exactly remember. I weigh 128, so I've gained about maybe 10, 12 pounds. I think my pre-pregnancy weight was, it was like 112, 113. It was fluctuating, so I don't know exactly what it was, but I've gained about 10-15 pounds, and I am 25 weeks and 1 day today. And I'm weighing more. Like, last night I was watching my old videos back when I was pregnant with Emery, like my pregnancy updates, and like comparing the difference, and I have gained more weight this time. But I was also, my pre-pregnancy weight with her was 108. I was also measuring behind in fetal growth restriction. I am not measuring behind this time, so that's really good. His heart rate was in the 150s, and he kept kicking the probe. Like, he was moving around a lot. The doctor's like, oh yeah, he's definitely moving in there. God, the drink was so good. I already mentioned that, but that was really good freaking lemonade. It was delicious. And honestly, this was the quickest appointment that I've had with my doctor, my actual doctor, because I didn't go in there with any questions, and I was like so prepared and overly prepared, and like doing all this research with Emery. And although I remember some of it, I don't remember all of it, but I have not been doing the same with this one. Not because I haven't wanted to, but because I really haven't had the time to. Like, my life is so crazy insane. So I didn't really have any questions, but I don't have, like, if there was actually something I was really concerned about, then obviously that would have been at the forefront of my mind. But it's really just normal pregnancy symptoms that I've had, that I knew are normal, that I've had with Emery before, or that I know that I've had forever with this one, like from the beginning. Nothing is like new. I'm gonna start doing my birth plan, because when I get to my next appointment at 29 weeks, I will be my 3rd trimester, and that's when we start like doing that stuff. So I'm definitely gonna be focusing on that next appointment for sure. But this one was pretty straightforward and all good. The longest part was just waiting in the waiting area to get my blood drawn for my glucose test. I feel really confident about this one. I feel good. I mean, I'm obviously thirsty, and I'm actually kind of hungry, so I'm about to go grab me some breakfast through a drive-thru before I head back to work. And I'll be back for my next appointment at 29 weeks in 4 weeks, and then after that one I will have a growth scan every 3 weeks, and I'll be starting to go bi-weekly at that point, because I'll be in my last trimester, and we'll see, and like really close to the end, depending on when he decides to come. Obviously, if I do get diagnosed with gestational diabetes, probably the scans and appointments may change depending on the results, because I'll have to go see a maternal fetal medicine doctor, which honestly, like I said before, I don't have any problem with, because any more eyes that we can get on him to make sure he's fine, that is perfectly okay with me. Do not mind. But yeah, so that's the end of this pregnancy update for the past 2 weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Numbing. Chick-fil-A. Got a biscuit and hash browns and a sweet tea. Although this might be my last if I have diabetes. It's fine.